Hi, I have another Barbie item. So much for me saying in the previous video, I'm not a Barbie collector, but I still do stick with that. And again, it's a case of finding something that's very different, very unusual, or new and shiny. I love new and shiny. Just to have a little look at what they're like. Now, you've seen from the thumbnail what the item is. I will show it to you in a second. But I wanted to see what it was really like. Is it really worth it? Seen other people reviewing them, and to be honest, people are really quite impressed. And this is what I'm talking about. It is my first Barbie. I do query why we need a my first Barbie, because it still says 3+ on here. And my children and my grandchildren definitely had Barbie probably before they were 3. Okay, perhaps she's a little bit spiky Barbie, sort of for kids playing. Perhaps her clothes are difficult to put on, something like that. So perhaps that is where it is coming from. Of course, it is another marketing thing to get children and adults alike to get them. But she's pretty nice. I've seen some other reviews, and like I said, they've all been quite positive about her. She's huge. She's very tall. We're going to do a comparison of that, because I know myself, I'm like, well, is she really that much bigger? So we will get another doll down so we can do a comparison. And the other thing, there is no plastic on here. This is just cardboard. Look, you can go inside the box, which is quite cool. So the thing is, they talk about her being soft touch. So the second I got it, even though she's not out of the box, of course, I had to see what soft touch meant. And yes, it's a soft touch. It feels really strange when you're used to sort of feeling a plastic doll. It reminds me a little bit of the Cindy, the vintage Cindy legs, that sort of rubbery feel. So I suppose it's a little bit safer. I suspect we're still going to get nibbled fingers no matter what the product. So you don't really want your kids eating that. Some of you all know what that means. A lot of dolls end up with nibbled fingers and toes. That's all I'm going to say for that. But we're going to have a look at her. I think I'm going to keep her. I know somebody else is going to want her. But I think she will stay in the collection because she's so large, unusual. I like it when you get different sizes of things. I usually go smaller, but this time we've gone larger. I think my smart dolls are the only one where I broke the rule, where the dolls have gone a lot larger. So we're going to have a look at her. Let me know if you've got her. Let me know what you think. Do you think she's worth it? I got a slightly reduced in Argos. Always good, because I've been watching, and then for some reason only this one, they only got 2 different types in Argos, but this one was reduced, the other one wasn't. I don't know why. So I've got it. We're going to have a look at it. You know what to do. If you enjoy my channel, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in a second. Top down, and let's get the scissors on this box. I'll see you in a second. Let's see what my first Barbie has to offer. We're going to have a quick look at the box. And the box did tear actually in transit, but not the end of the world, because I'm not going to keep it. Obviously, we have this cute drawing, my first Barbie, and again, Mattel and 3+. It does say here, easy to dress. As I mentioned before, I think that might be what they're going for. Easy to dress, easy to hold, perhaps a little bit less spiky, things like that. Again, more artwork on the side and on the back. I mean, I was talking about doing a comparison, but they do one for you here. So obviously we have, an 11.5-inch Barbie here, and this girl is 13.5. So it's quite a significant difference. She's not huge, but it is quite a significant difference. And a little bit sort of, it's saying how it is easy to dress and style and things like that. There is a picture of the 4 girls that are now available, but I could actually only get this one as it stood from Argos, and I've been waiting for it to get reduced. That was the other thing, and they were reduced to Argos. This one was anyway. Another gorgeous picture of them there. They're very attractive dolls. They are really, really pretty. Oh, some more artwork here. Now, the artwork is of all of them, so that is nice. Now, let's see if we can work out how to get in. Is it going to be as easy as it looks? Let's say I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to be ripping the box here. There we go. I think we can just slide her out. And let's hope she doesn't have 3,000 tags. Now, that is completely cardboard, so that can go in the recycle. That I'm happy with. And let's have a look what's holding you in, missus. I need to turn her sideways because she's so long. Right, that's 1. That's 2. Obviously, the little items are in tags. Let's have a look. 1, 2. Let's turn her over. Let's see what's holding her in. As you can see. Now, again, I get holding her in. But there's 6. Come on. You've just been really good with the other bit. And then you put 6. I suppose it's not necessarily Mattel's fault, this. I suppose it's wherever it is manufactured. But it's really not necessary. And also, I've got to be really careful now. So I have to make sure they're out of Pussycat's way. Does that need pulling off? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to go from the other side for this. Just be really careful not to cut her hair. And it's a bit brutal, this, doesn't it? We did it. So she's out. Oh, she's got some weight to her. She's not lightweight. Right, pop that there, and let's try and get into these so we can move all the packaging. Please don't do this. You're going to end up taking your fingers off. Why won't it come off? Oh, it will just peel off. We just got to give it a bit of welly. So we have 1 accessory. We have 2 accessory. Come on. We have, the shoes are lovely. Really do like the shoes. Well, I do if I can get them out. There we go. 1, 2 shoes. And then we have a hairbrush. There we go. So I can get rid of all that now. Oh, I can put it to one side. I'll sort it out afterwards. Don't want those little bits there onto the floor. Now let's have a look what we've got. I'm going to start with something which is a bit odd. I'm actually going to start with a hairbrush. And I get this. Again, smaller hands. Great way to brush your doll's hair. Some of the brushes can be a bit fiddly. So I like that. I think that's really nice. I think I ought to start. No, I shouldn't start collecting hairbrushes. I was going to say I'll start collecting hairbrushes like I start my bags, because there's some really pretty little hairbrushes, isn't there? Right, I don't need the scissors there now. So let's have a look at all the accessory shoes. How lovely are they? They're really nice. Still going to get lost. No matter what size they are, they'll get lost if a child's playing with them. She's got a little kitty. I don't know whether it's a bag or a little plushie. Getting a bit of elastic around it. So that is probably something I won't keep, but as I say, I know where it'll go. And then she's got this cute little bow headband. We seem to have got a bit of a bow theme going off there. Now let's have a look at this girl. Now, again, soft touch. You need to touch this to know. Please don't go around touching them in shops, but yeah. They're meant to be like that. Oh, she's got like a bumpy elbow. Look at that, she's got a bumpy elbow. Now, the actual movement, I have cut some of her hair, unfortunately. Oh, I need to be careful with those tags. Yes, we've got a bit of hair missing there. It could have been there before. Might not have been me, but I think it is. I think I cut it. Never mind. Let's start at the top, shall we? Her face. Now, she has a lovely face. This fringe is super, super pushed down with product. But again, perhaps a little bit of a brush. I don't think this brush will do it. I'm probably going to make it worse rather than better. Oh, I don't know. That's a little bit better. Let's see how the brush works on her hair, full stop. Her hair's not bad. You can feel there is some product in it, but nothing major. She has quite a lot of it, including the sticky out tags, which I've got to cut off afterwards. Her face is very pretty. She has got a very traditional sort of looking Barbie face, as in the modern Barbie. The arms, we have side and front movement. Now what we also have is, wait for it, clicking movement. Again, this reminds me so much of the original vintage dolls, because that's what you would have. So she's got a bit of movement, which is quite nice, and it shouldn't break too easily because of that. Her body is solid. We'll have a look at that again in a moment. We'll go down to the legs. Do they do the same? We do. We have a knee bend there. You can see these little holes here. They are meant to be there. That, again, you'll get that in the vintage ones. I don't know whether it's the wiring or the clicking mechanism that's in there. I don't actually know how that bit works, but I do know. But it's weird because it actually makes her look like she's got real knees. Look at that. You don't even get that on the others. It does actually make it look like she's got proper knees. They're just sort of slightly stuck out. Obviously, ankles, we've got nothing there. It's just, again, that soft, sort of rubbery sort of texture. So let's have a look. Now, she's easy to dress and undress, they say. Well, of course she is, because it's Velcro. So easy to do, of course. But to be honest, most Barbie clothes are Velcro anyway nowadays. So let's see what you got underneath. So she has sort of faux underwear on, like they always do. Not quite sure why that's required. No idea. Legs actually feel a little bit loose. That's a bit loose. That one feels a bit loose. I hope she's all right. As I say, she's only going to be on display, so I'm not too worried. Look, you can see I've got a bit of looseness there. That might be just how they're made. On the back, it says Barbie, Mattel 2022. What's that say? Does that say genuine? I can't see. I'm not sure what that says. You might be able to see it better than me. There's a word just above Barbie. So again, she's got this pretend sort of skin coloured underwear, which has got like a little tiny frill on it, which is quite nice to sort of have the bra and top to go with it. Again, all sort of soft, feeling a little bit weird. Does her head move much? No, I think we're just side to side. But again, they're looking at this for a play element, not, you know, your average 3-year-old running out with their phone and taking photographs. Although saying that, I have a certain granddaughter who is older than that now, but she's always wanted to do the photos the same as me. Yeah, this just needs a good brush. It's just not much product, but it's just a little bit. It's gone a little bit static now. Oh, look at that. Oh dear, look how static that's just gone. I think she's nice. I think this is interesting. I don't know. Could it be a way of moving forward with some of the others? I don't know. It is weird because it makes it look like she's got a little lump for her elbow and her knees, which we all do have. So let's pop her dress back on. This is the only bit that's concerning me because that feels a bit loose. Are they all like that? If you've got one of them, let me know. Is sort of that hip area a little bit loose? Because again, designed to play. I'm not so sure. I think you've got a rough child. You're going to have to be careful with that because that does feel a little loose for me, but it might be just me, bad luck with one I've got. She's got a very pretty dress on, nice and simple, but yes, very easy to put on. There are some accessories I've noticed. I haven't bought any. I'm not really going to be buying any, I don't think, unless I think there was a swimming costume one that I really liked. But then just looking at the hips, I'm not so sure whether I want her in a swimming costume. I think that's I don't think that area looks so great. So here she is. Let's put your shoes on. Is there a right and left, missus? There's got to be sort of, hasn't there? I always put them on the wrong feet. So she has heeled feet, of course. They go on super easy, actually. They are easy, which is a nice thing for shoes. And again, they're that little bit bigger, so they're probably less likely to sort of get lost. They actually remind me of the shoes that are on the I can't even speak now. The Ever After High. That's it. Do it slowly. The Ever After High. I nearly did it again. Dolls, because I think my Alice has got very similar shoes to this. Because they have quite big feet in comparison. I'm looking at Alice from here. Yeah, they are quite similar. But all in all, put your headband on. My pussycat's back. She's mowing at me. I've been doing this too long. Have I been doing this too long? She's going to join me. She's going to walk across the table now. That's really useful there, Pippi. So, yeah, I'm pleased with her. Not sure about those hips. I'm not sure what to do about that.